Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
It's
Great
great
to
to
wake
wake
up
up
late
late
this
this
morning.
morning.
Good
Good
morning
morning
to
to
you.
you and you and you and you. Good morning.
Good morning.
We'll sleep the whole day through. Good morning
Good morning.
to you.
Okay. Today
It's
is
greasy food day.
this was cooked
In a ton of butter.
salt and butter.
Mantequilla.
Uh-huh. It's
So,
just potatoes.
we're going to be doing greasy food. And just to give you a rundown of what we're going to be talking about today, we're going to be talking about
Past jobs.
Yes, that's what we're going to be talking about first. And we'll get to the other two if we get to them. Okay, past jobs. So my very first job, very good job, was...
That's from The Mummy. No, it's not from The Mummy. It's from another movie with Brendan Fraser, isn't it?
No, it's not. It has David Spade.
Oh, yeah. It's Emperor's New Groove. Okay. Very good job.
So,
Is this homemade?
maybe. This might be homemade ketchup.
No. It's not. Anyway.
Doesn't have globs of cinnamon in it.
So, our first job was working in an auto body.
Mechanic shop.
Mm-hmm. About 20 years ago.
I did work there more often than her. But she is 2 years younger than me, so...
I was 11.
True.
But I got my first $100 bill from that
there.
guy. Good guy.
Mm-hmm.
And then I got lots of jobs at lots of restaurants. I was a busser. That's what you call it. I don't know.
Yeah, that's what they're called. No,
Clean
it's
off
called the busboy.
tables. Yeah, busboy. Ah!
Good job.
And I was a prep cook, which, as we talked about previously, prep cook is my calling in the kitchen. I can't do anything else. Actually, I did cook this, so I can do something.
Which is mostly prep cook work. Most of it is just letting it sit in the pan. She's not as bad of a cook as she thinks she is. The flavors elude her, but other than that,
If I had to create something of my own accord,
we would ask Terry and myself for help.
then I would not. It wouldn't turn out very good.
Or Mom.
I mean, I know like the ratios and stuff of like butter to sugar to eggs to flour, but it's still like I don't know what stuff needs. If it has like a lack of
forget
flavor.
salt, and she'll be like, tastes fine to me.
I put tons of salt on this.
No, not this. I'm just saying, you might forget salt, and then you would be like, tastes great, and then everybody else would be like, it needs salt, and you'd be like, oh, does it?
Not just salt. It's more like if it needs like dill or curry. No, I know when stuff needs cumin. At least beans. Because you can have beans.
Like we talked about, she's a
Without
chili
curry.
master.
I'm a chili master. But
So
it's
that's why
not
she
because.
keeps on with cumin.
But it's not because I know how it's. I do know how it's supposed to taste, but I know what goes in it. I already have that recipe memorized, so then I can like, do my own thing to it. Anyway, so I was a prep cook. I worked at a music store for 6 years, varying departments there too. I was in fulfillment, order fulfillment, and in consignment. I was on the phones. I was in one of the other warehouses. I was in their retail department. So that was the longest I've ever kept a job before. 6 years, So I had a baby. And then I stayed home with my baby.
I've never had a job for 6 years before.
Well, you see,
What my jobs were is...
I worked in the same place for 6 years, but I wasn't doing the same thing. So it was kind of different jobs.
She had different job descriptions.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
So my first job was at the auto body shop. And I did everything. Like, go and chop down one of the dead trees on my land and bring it over here
Wood stove.
for the wood stove.
I guess that's your piece.
And then, one day he would be like, I need you to sand down this car. And
Gosh,
then,
I hated wet sanding. That was the most worst, horriblest job ever. Okay. So wet sanding is there's a car that he's repainting.
Butter and ketchup, wouldn't that be a good mix? Let's find out. No.
That he's repainting, and so he needs us to sand all the old paint off, right? So you get a big giant bucket of water, and then you get a sandpaper block, and you dip
Actually, this is a block, and then you wrap sandpaper around it. And it's like 1500 grade. Well, at first,
so you dip it in the water, and slop water on the car, scrub it,
until your arm falls off.
and then dip it back in the water, switch arms, do it again. It was awful. And I think that's what he had us do more than anything else except for cut down trees. It was
There's a dead tree. Cut it down, cut it into perfect sized pieces, and then load it into the truck, drive it back.
He was usually, anyway, I don't want to get in that argument again. So, greasy food. I love French fries.
Wait, I haven't told my jobs.
Oh yeah, jobs.
So,
We
my
don't sell
second
every single
job,
one of them.
my second job,
I worked in multiple restaurants. That's all I gotta say.
when I got out of, actually worked at McDonald's, and now I'm a health freak, and I'm all like, McDonald's? But I did work at McDonald's
food
for
like substances
food like
that
substances.
they add flavoring to so that it tastes like food. Although it does taste good, I'll give them that. Some of it does, not very much.
So I
The
worked.
French fries are.
So, like, some people say that you need to start from the bottom and work your way up. I'm pretty sure I did that. I worked at McDonald's for just like 3 months or something like that. It was horrible. I did not do well because I'm a meticulous sort. Do it accurately and make it
She ain't
into
kidding.
a work of art.
That's no lie.
Make it into a work of art. And they're all like, we need this hamburger. And I'm all like, I'm making it!
5 minutes later, she's still making the sandwich, and she's like, "Look at the pickles. They're like symmetrical and everything." I bet
So
you
that
that's what
job
she
wasn't
did.
for me.
Mhm.
So I worked there for a little while, and then when I was 18, I finished high school and I joined the Navy, and that was my third job, and they were good and bad. And then when I was 22, I got out, and then I started working as a lifeguard and a swim teacher. And then after that, and that was super fun. Like the teaching swimming lessons was like super rewarding because it was like teaching something that I love to tiny children. They're so cute. Anyway, so making a difference in their lives, and I actually felt like I was. So that was a great job.
You know what would be even better? If one of them went to the Olympics.
That would be
Be
awesome.
like, I'm their first teacher! I taught them how to swim in the first place!
It's true. I taught them how to hold onto the wall, push off the wall to me, and blow bubbles. And then,
Because it tickles on your nose when you blow bubbles.
yeah, you hum.
You hum. Yeah, and then your nostrils are ticklish.
But it makes it so the water can't come in, because if something's coming out, something else can't go in. So the air coming out makes it so the water can't
But your nose gets used to it. It's not like it's a constant thing, because obviously as an adult we can...
I hum
we're
songs.
just fine. Yeah, while we're swimming. that song has been stuck in our heads. Oh my god.
All day we've just been like, you just want attention. I know from the start. So, and then after that, I went on a mission. And then I worked as a sales rep for a health company. Yeah. we're just gonna leave it at that. And then after we
Elf company.
yes, and my definition is different than theirs.
It's more natural than Johnson and Johnson.
Yeah, that's true.
Or SC Johnson. A family company that kills their lungs. Sorry. Anyway. Keep going.
And then after that, I worked at a greenhouse in a perennial house. So I know my perennial plants in the great state that I live in, which is amazing. And then I worked at Henry's at this place like off the Henry's Fork River, and I worked as a field researcher. And so I did all
that
of
sounds
their
exciting.
field research. So I did all the work with the fish and the macroinvertebrates, which means big
Very
river
interesting.
river bugs. Shut.
Bugs and fish.
It was
Riveting.
that, and then I got to teach little kids in that field too. Like I taught them about fish and macroinvertebrates, which are river insects. Anyway, so then after that, I had a job as a server at one place and at another place consecutively. Like they were not consecutively, at the same time. Simultaneously. That's the one. And I was working at a gun range as a range handler. I'm just like, don't do that. I'll take you out.
Tell us about your
With my
previous
hair
jobs.
just like this.
Yeah,
They don't
everybody
say a
took
lot.
her so seriously.
I didn't want my hair like this. Anyway, so, and I think that those are the jobs I've had.
Tell us about
So,
your previous
thinking that you
jobs.
worked in everything.
Or your
well,
jobs right now.
I have worked in everything.
What do you do for work? Tell us.
What do you do for work? What have you done for work? What has been your favorite job? Tell us.
Thank you for watching.
Please comment, subscribe, watch, like,
And share!
and share. Please comment. We like your comments. We like to hear from you. And may adventures be in your cards.